Welcome back to Humble Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
Little Pound Cake
in the house. It's not like we didn't have all these really weird errors.
Yeah, it just started right now. We just got back.
Yeah. We got this on error key. Are we still right? Or okay?
All
Are we
right.
still live?
Everyone,
Good.
Hi.
The computers are after me, man. The computers are after me.
We're good.
I think we're good. We're
right.
good. Chilling.
Oh,
chilling.
we're here. Oh,
We're here.
How you doing?
We're here.
Back here.
All right.
Round 2. Second match.
Jeez. The worst part about it is my day job is computers, and I'm screwing this up so bad. You'd think I would know what I'm doing at this point.
The fight against you forgot to turn one of them off today.
Yeah, I think I did. They're like, I'm coming back. All right. So we do have round 2, some excellent content we do want to showcase. Make sure I show it right. We got our first ever sponsorship ever. Thank you so much. Obviously, LifeLink and we have a great partnership. But this is a sponsorship that just to give out a shout out to the Japanese store, Kaizo TCG, which will show you the internet. We'll show you the website here in just a minute. Do us a favor. They didn't ask anything else outside of a couple shout outs. This box right here is going to the community. This is my favorite kind of sponsorship stuff that I get to give you
for free.
So yeah, they paid me to give you. I didn't really get anything else, but this awesome package. And trust me, I'm saving this for the rest of my life because this is the very first. Go to Kaizo, maybe look them up on Google, drop and say Humbro Pie sent you. Said awesome job, really appreciate it. They are selling Japanese stuff. This is something you can't find at LifeLink Games. We do the English made stuff because that's what's legal. But Kaizo out here selling out some Japanese cards, some Japanese prints. You can get them early. Get those new cards.
Great for the collectors.
Awesome deal. They're giving us all this kind of product, and the more that you guys spread the word.
I was saying, great for a KR manager, great for Coop's dog because they can't read.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, actually, no. Coop's dog can read.
He can type. He can type right.
That dog is typing.
I love this. All right, I think we've distracted you guys long enough. Let's get into Kaizo again. Thank you very much for the prize.
Again,
thank you. And it's my favorite sponsorship. This is going to you. Going to you.
The followers.
Yes. All right. So our next one here. I got to get up here.
Round 2.
Let's start off with McJeffsky.
McJeffsky back with his green yellow Yamato. Same classic list we saw from was it last week? A week before? Yeah. Still rocking.
I like it. Got the
taking names, and I believe used the same list to take a store tournament this weekend.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh, so we got ourselves a championship
big swinging. Jeffsky taking names, getting that confidence, going to take down Ver eventually.
Not only is this one of the most beautiful men in the world, not only is he amazing to associate with, and he's an amazing One Piece card game player. So, congratulations, McJeffsky. That's awesome. I can't wait to see how he does against this RP law and see if he can take this thing down. I want to show the people how to beat the Nemesis.
I was hearing about the matchup, the round 3 matchup between you and Whizzle Pizzle. He was just like, yo, he made it tight. He made it tight. He made me not feel bad about losing.
Ocean Man already apologizing just for playing it. No, actually, Spencer, I do actually appreciate. I know that some people we do like to play off meta stuff, or we can play some things, but we do need to show people what these are, and we're helping the community find answers to beating this. So you can't beat it if you never play against it.
Someone's going to have to play the meta. So I can bully them.
Exactly, and I need to practice against it. So actually, Spencer, you're doing us a huge favor by representing out there like that. Maybe pass the deck around so other people can learn to play with it too. And keep that up there. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your deck.
I know Coop be feeding. He's like, I want to play this RP law.
Right?
Play this RP law.
But we have to show that content to you guys so you can see the weaknesses, the chinks in the armor, if you will. And I hope to see it. I really do with this McJeffsky play here. I'm seeing a lot of the same counters that I'm so terrified of here. The beige, the most terrifying.
You got your beige triggers. You got your Nekomamushi triggers. You got your Kikunojo triggers. You got your Inurashi triggers. You got Arlong triggers. You got zero cost triggers. Those about triggers left and right. You got them. You got them. Look under your seat. There's a trigger.
So we got and the rushers too. We got Hody Jones rushing in. We got Portuguese Ace rushing in. We got some great counters coming in this deck.
Oh yeah.
I just love it. I think this deck has legs. It does.
Jeff has been sharpening this deck for since OP5, I believe. He's been a day 1 Yamato player. This man has been sharpening the sword.
So he's a legend of this.
I mean,
how many legends does this man have?
Several.
Can we just say legend?
I mean, he is a legend.
Gary? We're so in sync. We got that right. We got that. You nailed it. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. Cut it in post. Slap it in there. Gary.
Perfect. Editor, you know what to do. You need to make that happen. He's going to be so mad at me. You guys got to time that better. All right, here we go into Spencer. Spencer's playing with the meta.
Meta RP Law Dust. You know, we kind of seeing all the little tools we want to see. You got your reducers and Otama, Gordon, Max Rays. What else? Other reducers we have.
Rushers in this deck too.
Yeah, a lot of rushers. We have Zoro, Killer, so other things. Yeah, you have your rampant stuff. You got your Hustis, your Miss. Oh, a lot of nice little spice there. The Ace, Portuguese D Ace, some interesting spice that we've seen some RP Law players kind of come out here with. You know, probably testing some stuff out. The RP Law deck is, it is meta, but it is not subject to change.
So, what is this deck exactly trying to accomplish when it's out there?
This deck is trying to accomplish eliminating one threat off the board, developing another threat, and just keeping that momentum. Just keeping that big running. Tempo change. Yeah. Exactly.
Take one off the board, add something. Take one off the board, add something. So we might see a little bit in the gameplay here.
And because RP Law's leader ability does stipulate that it has to be a 4 or less, it is kind of a death by 1,000 cuts kind of a deck. You know, he keeps putting out these little 5k bodies and keep hitting you left and right until you're down to those 2 lives, and he's putting down those killers for 7.
Yeah, this is huge rushers for a cheap 3 or 4 Dawn.
Yep.
And this is kind of the strategy I'm been trying to, like the glass cannon deck I'm building for this Monkey D Dragon. Obviously, this is 2 color, mine only being red, but similar strategy. What I'm trying to do.
Yeah, let's say with this whole him getting rid of a body that you're trying to develop, so you can't use it the next turn. Kind of like in the Sakazuki era, you're kind of on the right point. I feel like one of the big things is using rush characters. Kind of putting that pressure first off before he can even have a chance to get rid of it is kind of like a nice strategy into this.
Absolutely. And I'm hoping to see it play out. As soon as that gets together, maybe you'll see it on camera. It won't be this championship series again. I'm not participating. Like Joski, Little Pound Cake is leading the ones.
King of the ones.
King of the ones. Love it. Already locked in there, and we got ourselves an amazing series. This is let's go into round 2, shall we?
Let's go. See how it is. So who's doing the roll off?
Let's see. Got to make sure this thing's working right. There we go.
All right.
Oh, I love this new setup here. We have this Pro Tour-esque look. This awesome cut. My HR manager coming in for additional pets. Careful now, girl.
Taking me for a ride.
Would you put some burnt jerky in that backpack? Come on, girl. I can't have you back next to the wires.
It's just good hits is what's in there. Good cards.
Oh, she knew it. She can smell it. She can smell the hits. I didn't tell you she was a hit snuffing dog, did I? Yeah. She's all about it.
Oh, so that's how he keeps hitting those choppers.
Yeah, right? That's I get her to step it out. She wants some pets. She's demanding pets right now. Kai, you're good. You're good.
All right. Ooh, do we have
Don't blow out the
Spencer with the mulligan?
I mean, does this deck mulligan pretty well? I mean,
again, you want to have your tools. You want to have certain things right off bat with RP Law, and if you don't, kind of, I don't only have no Gordons.
All right, careful of the wires, girl. Don't want you hitting anything. We're already having all kinds of technical difficulties. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. She's like, I want to come back and wrestle those wires. Pets for the pups. Yes. All the pets for the putts. I even give extras. That's our HR manager here, Nama. She loves all the pets.
Pet seller.
And trust me, she's a big dog. We're sitting up pretty high. She's a big dog.
As I was paying attention, I probably moved a good 2 feet from where I was originally.
You look so far back right now.
And that's just her.
That's just
her taking the space that she deserves.
Yes. Come on, girl. You got your pets, girl. You got your pets.
All right, starting things off.
No, this is exactly what I was worried about. Hurry up. We
have Jeff on the on play, passing turn 1. Ooh,
what is this?
This is the max raise. This is a on play main phase. You can bottom deck this and minus 3,000 to something.
Sauce Mom, the only time I'd ever be excited to meet HR. And that's the point. We have the best HR team on our entire program.
No Toby's here.
Yeah. Why are you the way you are?
Why are you the way you are?
All right, we got a simple 5K. It looks like coming to life.
Simple 5K, stressing, seeing go. Oh, could have been a trigger. Maybe not. All right.
And a block.
Yeah, McJeffsky just, doing what you want to do against RP Law and not really giving him anything to kind of give away.
Especially with 7 cards in hand.
Ooh.
Hitting the Kikanojo.
Ooh.
That was some good
falling for the Law.
Oh, Law just put in some work there. I love that he defended that first swing. And this is one of the things I was trying to tell one of my friends. When you're playing against a double strike Yamato, you got to defend those early swings because the late game, it's just going to be devastating.
Especially for a 4-life leader. Getting down to those 2 lives, it's kind of hard. As a 5K leader, it's all right.
Yeah.
So you take those 2, it's okay. I still got 3.
Oof, so we go. 10 coming in, and we got a block. There we go.
Yep.
Smart play by Spencer here.
Again,
and that's exactly why I put
McJeffsky not giving him anything to bottom deck, so he doesn't feel good about using that leader ability. Just, it's tough.
So basically, it's going to be on Spencer here to constantly get out blockers. Is this kid a blocker?
Yes.
Okay, so it's really on Spencer here to keep putting on those blockers because I know he sees the same strategy here.
Yep.
He knows that if McJeffsky gets in for just 2 solid hits,
it's done.
The game's going to be over.
It's just that much more stressful.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, Spencer wanting to get Jeffsky down to 2.
So we're seeing kind of exactly what you do against these Yamato decks. I know that we want to showcase how they beat the Law deck, but the Yamato deck, you want to get those blockers out early. You want to make sure that you can defend against those double strikes, and you want to make sure that you block there. Oh, that's what I was telling you. Using resources in the early game against Yamato makes sense.
Yep.
Because you can't take those double hits so early.
Not too much.
All right, so we got ourselves 8, 9.
Is there a link for the LifeLink Discord?
Yes, there is.
We can post it soon enough.
So, LifeLink, if you could help us out with the post, that would really appreciate it. We got some people who want to get in the LifeLink Discord here, especially for that book club we're starting up here. If you're out there, please help us. I don't have the... I can if I wasn't casting.
Yeah.
Silly Billy says, I hadn't seen Yamato got absolutely washed in 70-year-old woman. That's the way I like. Oh, I remember that battle he was telling me about. 3 doubles and it wraps into 5 life cards. Yeah, right? It is a menace sometimes.
Yeah. But, again, as we see from Spencer's strategy, a lot of people, when they first saw that, it's a leader with double deck. Oh, this is broken. It's so broken. It's the most broken thing ever. Blocker.
Yeah. Just hit a blocker.
It's done.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the same thing about people who are like, oh my God, Robin, it's a leader with banish. It's over. The game is done.
And we're seeing
put a blocker up.
What is it? Who's ramping here? Is this the kid that keeps ramping?
This is the Ein that is ramping right here. So also because Spencer does have 2 of those kids on play, anytime Dawn is returned to the field, each one of those activates. So he gets 1, 2 Dawn back.
Wow. So that nice little 2-card combo here. I can understand why it seems so oppressive. Like, what turn is this? And he's almost at full Dawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of the play. Well, Spencer also hasn't had a lot of. He hasn't used his leader ability, so he hasn't been minusing 3 Dawn. As we've seen the last 2 turns, he's actually played on curve completely. Ooh, and that Hoodie Jones
rusher here going to start putting some more pressure on here because he took 1 hit from that leader already. ZK Knight says you could use Karina with RP Law against Yamato, and she can lower the character's power by 2k if she stays out as a blocker.
That's a good strategy, Matt. Yeah. You should implement it by buying my Karina card for me and using that.
Silly Billy says, does 1 blocker card negate this double attack? Or does it? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Because the double attack is just 1 instance.
Yes.
It's not a hit and then solve it, then hit another time, solve it. It's a 1 instance kind of a thing.
Clean up that board. I like this. Unfortunately, you might go in for some cleanup here, but at least getting those blockers off the board here is McJeffsky. Yeah, absolutely. So for you guys that might have been playing Magic the Gathering or doing some other things, double strike usually means when it hits twice. So it means I'm doing the first amount of damage and then the second amount of damage. In One Piece, all it's saying is it's taking that 7k or 6k, whatever you're stacked up in, hitting the life once, then hitting the life again. It doesn't actually hit the character twice.
Yeah.
So
even also, there's another. A lot of people ask like, oh, if I have 1 life, does the double attack count for the 1 life and my the KO to finish me off? It does not.
Absolutely. And One Piece Magician, I think we just answered your question for you. So no, it is not life. Did he take the life from Hody? No, he actually took 2 counters from the Hody, or the Hody attack, or 2 blockers, excuse me, from Hody attack and from the Draco. Not Draco.
Mihawk.
Mihawk. Jesus, thank you. Sorry.
My hawk.
Yes, Mihawk, my hawk. But no, OP, we like to record the content, and then it gives us opportunities to talk to you guys. Plays. Yeah. When you play...
Yes, he did he take the life?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. I'm sorry, 1 second. Let's go back.
I think...
You know what we can do with
already
this?
at 3. As I say, it's not live, so we can go back.
Yeah, we can go back.
Instant replays, everybody.
So he's at 3.
Ooh, Majeski catching you with a misplay.
We catch him sleeping.
Yeah, because Hody, you have to take a life in order to rest those 2.
Okay, Mama Sim, no problem. He was going for the burb. I don't think he took the life. Okay, I mean, well, this is one of the things we can all learn from.
Misplays happen.
Yep, they happen. I guarantee Majeski was not trying to cheat. Majeski is extremely straight up person here. Sometimes there's a lot of rules, interactions, and if you'd have been with us in Magic Gathering yesterday, so many from a guy that I totally respect and think is one of the better Magic players out there. And Hody Jones, I guess.
Yeah, he does have rush. He can rest I believe it's 2/6 cost or less, but you do have to take that first life.
Yes. So unfortunately, forgetting the trigger for the life here.
Or Spencer is just giving him the maximum courtesy and resting those kids for him.
Right. He's like, "Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's on this deck. All right, so we got a good, what is this, 10K, 12? No, 6.
Just 6, yeah.
Okay, 6K going to the blocker.
6 into the 8 going in, getting rid of those kids. We don't want those Dawn to come back after he uses, because essentially making Law's leader ability 1 Dawn.
So you would definitely love to see this kind of strategy yourself here against playing against this RP Law. Get these things off the board just to make sure we can
get them off the board so he can't re-ramp. But again, he's already at 10, so it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough going. You know, an RP Law at 10 Dawn, it's kind of like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, with the Iron Army too. Yeah,
and the Iron Army right behind him, doing some work. What kind of pose is this? Is this a love fruit?
I forget what fruit Iron had, because again from a movie from a long time ago, probably non-canonical, so not 100%.
We're doing a heart. I can't tell it's upside down, and I haven't seen this card here. So we're going 6K to get rid of Mihawk. Wow, yep. Thought you were the greatest swordsman, Mihawk. What happened here? Oh my God,
he got devil fruit power. Not a sword.
Yeah. Okay, he just can't overcome the heart. I don't even know if that's the thing. It looks like a heart upside down.
We can look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up afterwards.
Ooh.
Wow,
big
huge
swing,
stack. He wanted to get rid of that Hody Jones real bad.
Bye-bye.
The 9 plus 14 attack?
That is a life that should have been in. So I guess if things would have gone right, Jeff would have been at 1 life right now.
Yeah.
Super pressure.
Ocean says, freak. Get him off the board. That's what he says. And I actually appreciate you saying the appropriate word there in the chat. Yeah. Get him off the board is what Ocean says.
Put him in a coffin.
Get out of here.
Oh, I guess he does get put in the old folks' home.
Yeah.
Remember, kids, don't do pills.
Yeah. Don't do drugs. Seriously.
Turn old.
Unless they're prescribed to you. Whatever. You do your thing.
Ooh. All right, we're taking those last strike. 2.
Okay. But I mean, this is kind of an easy take. He can't rush out.
Exactly. The Hody is not alive now. There's no more.
He's used too much Dawn. So, and Portuguese is 7.
There is a Portuguese D-Ace potential. 7 swing. Ooh, with the Miss on Sunday trigger. So that is.
I can dig people. I don't know what that means. I can dig people.
Iron can deej people.
Deej.
Oh, all right.
Oh, here we saw. There it is.
There's the ace.
Here comes a 9K to life. Is this going to be game?
It is. Let's go. Again.
Okay.
So the one thing, kind of like one of the impetuses to Laws as well, because they have to have so many tools in their deck, those max raises. I believe the max raises and the Gordons don't have counter, and they usually run 8 of them in there.
Okay.
Along with other stuff. Like
DH.
DH. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's right.
There you go.
DH. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Is there a certain like hand motion that she's doing? Is she doing like this?
Yeah, she's probably just like shoot the beam.
Shoot the beam. DH.
Hit him with the Yamcha triangle.
Yeah.
Or the
trident. The trident. My Zelda shirts.
Let's see, but
here we go. So we just saw exactly how Yamato can take game 1.
Yeah,
great job, Jeff.
You really want to stress the hand because again, RP Law, not too many counters. You know, they run those. They run the Rage Juice to kind of get more hand size, so they can protect themselves a little bit more. But again, a lot of their tools are dead set in that deck. Not a lot of room for 2Ks.
RP Law needs the Shuria.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that 3 cost blocker, but on block it can copy the base attack of something.
But that is a powerful card.
The base attack of not the base attack, just the attack of what it's attacking it. So it's an easy 1K counter always.
Wow. Yeah. And this one came out when? When did the Shuria come out?
It was it an EB or OP6? I think it was OP6.
Okay. So while they're doing the shuffling here, EB01.
Oh, EB01, excuse me.
That's right. I think we're only on EB01. Just comment down below, just like you see OP Magician, or OP06. Correct. Okay, it is OP06. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't have a chance to verify or check it out.
He had the same thought process as me. It was like, was it EB01? Was it OP6?
Oh, it was a chopper. It was a chopper. And trust me, I know. It was a chopper. Huge chopper fan.
Yeah. And one of the tools that on the RP Laws like to utilize is that chopper blocker. Because it is -2, you know, nice and that reduction. You love to see it. You love to use it.
I love this already.
Silly triangle.
The Yamaha triangle is created by mapping his 3 gravestones. You corrected. Yamato, not the vehicle Yamaha.
Yamcha. Oh, is it TN though?
TN, yeah, here.
Yamcha's the Wolfgang fist.
That's right.
Wolfgang. What's it? Wolfgang.
All those
volleyball
commenters.
fist.
Anybody new out there? I can see you out there in Twitterland too. So if you
drop a comment.
Drop a comment.
Get your slice.
Get a potential. Come on, Slices. We need you. Divine Lotus says, yeah, I was about to say, because I remember him in the Oodle Eater. Yamcha.
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 Yamcha in the Oodle Eater.
I found 5 film choppers and 2 Alabasta choppers. Oh, Infinite Rose, who are you supporting? Me or Coop here?
Right, he's like the one who pays more.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there we go. There you go, OP Magician, like you were just calling out, that Shiraya making a scene. Again, so whatever Jeffsky puts on that Yamato, he can save that blocker by just a little 1K added on.
Oh, we got a 9K swing to life. I'm going to get
block and a little 1K because he's going to copy the base attack, which is 9, and then just give 1K.
That's such a powerful blocker.
And now he gets to keep the blocker.
That's insane.
But it is only once per turn, so Jeff, all he has to do is develop another body and just force it.
But we already developed before. It was smarter for Jeff to put all the Donna into a character. So he's trying the same strategy of developing those first few stages, which is trying to get the life and not building his board state. So now he's got to change the way just because of this card.
Just because of that one card.
So one of those things where as you're playing, the cards that they play should change your strategy. Don't get too much into, oh, this strategy worked last time. These are the way you change it up.
Again, all those people on that, banish leader, so tough. Take note right here.
Right?
There are ways around it. There are things you can do to stop that pressure.
Absolutely. It's such a, and because of that.
And then a queen blocker too. Ooh, tough stuff.
6K blocker on top of the other.
Now Jeff is almost like he's telling him, you have to develop a board or nothing is happening for you.
And he needs to go too. The Shuria, it is a powerful menace here. Is there anything that people can can immediately get rid of this thing with maybe some name activation effects?
Yeah, exactly. If you have any effects that will get rid of it, that will work on it. Its stickiness is all in the battling it.
Okay, and Spencer here telling us that he accidentally trashed 2. Jeff was the real one to let him take that back. We play some really good friendly magic, or I'm sorry, friendly One Piece here.
Yeah, he says friendly, but he's like, no, now I know what's in your hand, homie. I'm reading you, dog.
Silly Billy says he was a professional baseball player and a martial arts expert, but almost still left him for an alien terrorist. That's true. That's true.
A prince?
I love the...
A prince, Silly Billy?
Or,
excuse me?
See, right? We got to call him out. We're going to call him out there. It's like, he is a prince.
He's a prince.
I know a lot of people that are big fans of Vegeta.
Put some respect on his name. He a prince?
Yeah.
And he grew a cool mustache?
I actually did love that mustache when he came out with that thing.
Pink Hawaiian shirt, slacks.
Don't mess up the Hawaiian shirts. I'm all about the Hawaiian shirts, all right? I don't do this.
No, it's just not what you expect from Vegeta.
Yeah. I mean, it is Vegeta. I'd leave Yamcha for Vegeta. See, even Divine's like, let go of his Yamcha. the princess maybe, but not the prince. This is infinite. Mousta cheese. I love this chat. We'll try to get back in the gameplay if possible. But all right, so what we just missed here was another big swing from Yamato with a block again
from the Shiraya.
The Shura
with just a 1K.
Just a 1K block again.
It's tough. It's tough because now Jeffsky hasn't developed anything on the board. That queen is free to swing. That's a big 6 swing.
Yeah. And hasn't been able to put anything else to kill this thing. And it's just, I imagine, what do you think's going through Majesty's head here? He's like, if I can stress the cards in hand, maybe give him options.
I won the way last time. Let's keep going this time.
Okay, and just try the same strategy. Which again, this is why sometimes you got to recognize when you got to pivot. You got to pivot to a new strategy because there's new cards out. We didn't see the Shirya in the first one.
It got too spicy in there, folks.
Yeah. All the upgrades that we've been doing for the channel and all the stuff in the room, sometimes it just takes too much on this poor camera.
Yeah. And the intense magnitude that our players give off is just it's too much sometimes.
But we do have a fix now. Don't worry about it. We got the fan to cool it off and just give it the respect it needed. 7K to life. Coming from Spencer. See if he gets one of those hits.
Tough. He's like, let me get down to those killer ranges. But playing against RP Law, you want to stay at 3. It hurts. It sucks sometimes. You want to counter out, but staying at 3 really grinds their gears. Because those kid killers are kind of dead in hand or just a 5.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But you love to see him pull down a kid killer for 5.
Jesky sees that exactly and comes out with a counter from hand, discard to add 3 or 2.
It's add 3.
Add 3.
So for the 0 cost, so you don't have you don't have to telegraph it. You can hide it, but you do have to discard a card for it.
Infinite Rose saying the camera can't take our hockey. I know. It is absolutely
camera's foaming
just
at the mouth.
Radiating from the table here. You can't really see it yet, but our editor will put it in the YouTube video. He has no idea what hockey is, so just black lightning strikes.
He'll just be like, "What's wrong with the audio? All I hear is lightning. Thunder. I don't know."
Lightning and thunder. Dating myself for that joke. I don't think anybody's gonna get that reference. The lightning and the thunder. It's an old movie. It's a good one. All right, Hody Jones. He didn't remember. He didn't forget.
He didn't forget this time. He's resting both those blockers, and if I was Majestic, I'd be like, I'm slapping that Shiraya with full force. Get it out of here.
And he can't activate now, right?
He can't activate.
Excellent, because it's already rested.
Ooh, 6 to lead, a little 2K out. Ooh.
And why is he going for the Shirya? Just going for the Shirya surviving that. That seems like an interesting choice.
Well, again, now that Majestic has developed a board, it's not as big of an issue.
Okay.
And I do believe that it's not an on block. It's a activate on their opponent's turn. I believe is the again.
Oh, going wide here. Interesting.
I know. So he is actually putting those down so he can minus the Hody Jones. Again, both of those, the Gordon and the Max Race have a similar effect where you can bottom deck them after you play them and minus a character on your opponent's side of the field for 3,000.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Now, on a little bit expensive for Spencer, having to get rid of 2 of them to get rid of the Hody Jones. But you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Absolutely. And it looks like he is going to be able to take this Hody Jones down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's only advantageous because, again, you're putting Jeff back to that 1 hit every turn, getting blocked by the Shiraya, the headache.
Yeah.
There it is.
And then bottom of that Hody Jones. Unfortunate. No more board state. And see, here's exactly where I was asking the question. Why didn't you press? Oh, we got ourselves a nice little brush here from Kid and Killer. Getting the last color. Or, I'm sorry, the last life here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to see if Jesse doesn't have it. No trigger. Ooh. You know, one thing I haven't seen a lot from McJeffsky this entire game, any triggers.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single trigger from him. In a yellow deck?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Wow.
Because again, if it was all the time, people would be like, ban yellow! Which they were for a bit. But you know what? Again, every time you high roll, it's another match where you low roll.
Mm-hmm. So true. So very true. And that just comes with the variance. And I think that's what makes these things great. Because you can have these oppressive cards like Beige and the Hiyori and the rest of them.
If they're not in life, they're not worth it.
Yeah. So I kind of really enjoy the Enel decks where they can stack it and try to really abuse that stuff.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you just keep doing that. If they keep letting you restand, you're like, oh, yeah, another chance. Another chance. One more. We got Jeff in the tank right now thinking, like, really is there any way? What do I do? How do I do?
He's got to fight down against 3 solid attackers, no life, 5k, and probably limited in resources in hand because he's already discarded quite a bit to get to save himself from the last few attacks.
Yeah, it's tough because, you know, Spencer does only have 1 card in hand. We don't know what it is. Could be another Kid Killer to really seal the deal here. But, you know, Jesky could go for board. If he had, let's say, another Hody Jones, you could get the rush. You could get the rest for free.
Oh, so if you don't have life with Hody Jones, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. Sometimes you in other games you have to have the requirement to pay for it. But if it's not there, well, that's really cool.
Actually, hold on, double check. Someone keep me honest.
Yeah, keep him honest on here.
Most of the time, from what I understand, most of the cards are like take a life. If there's no life, you just get it for free. But is that the case with Hody? I'm pretty sure it is.
Could use some help out there for some of those master class players out there.
Hody Jones, actually, hold on. What am I doing? I got my piece together Bonnie deck right here. I could probably just pull a Hody Jones out eventually sometime.
Yeah, right. One of these cards
here somewhere. I know I got them in here. There we go. There we go. Rest on play. Rest of it to your opponents, and then add 1 card from the top of your life. So it's and then. So you rest them and then. But if there's no life there,
you can still play it.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I mean, that's a really powerful play if it ends their life. Get that last swing to kind of sneak in that last attack and against your opponent.
Ooh, but
no.
There we go. Nah. No Jones.
We got it going against this insane blocker. Shuri just getting.
He's just giving it away because, again, maybe that card in Spencer's hand is not counter.
Yeah. But then, I mean, he's got 4 life. Right? What does he have to fear?
So you have Arlong, and he is on play, discard a card, and he can freeze 1 thing from not attacking next turn.
Oh, so he took away his RP law from attack.
Just taking his leader swing away from him. I don't know if it's
was that the way you want to do it, though? Doesn't Kid Killer get +2, or is that only on play?
No, it's still now. It's still alive right now.
Yeah, because it's when you have 0 or 2 or less life. So wouldn't you have taken the Kid Killer down?
Yeah.
Or is he afraid of the RP law ability? I'm missing that.
I know. So RP law ability is not on attack. It's whenever. It's on me.
So he doesn't even need to...
It could have been just like a little bit of a misplay on Jeff's end. We don't know.
Okay.
Or it could just be kind of like this is all I got.
Yeah. 9k. Looks like he countered out of it.
Countered out of it. All right. Got 1 more swing.
2 from here. Hey Joe says RP law. Ugh. Yeah. But hey Joe, we're here just to see if we can figure out the weaknesses in this deck and see if
does
we
he
can come up
have
with our
it?
answers. I think that's a concession.
Yeah, it's a concession. I don't think he had enough.
Nope. All right. Game 3 coming up here.
Going to RP law.
Spencer just fighting back.
He is the boogeyman for a reason, but you know what? We can't beat the boogeyman unless we practice against the boogeyman.
Exactly. If you don't learn what its weaknesses are or how to strategize against it, you're just going to keep folding to it. Yeah. So I appreciate Spencer coming out there, showcasing the deck, allowing us to see what this is like, and hopefully he kind of like spreads the wealth so other people can learn how to play this deck, because I really want as many people to recognize that every deck is beatable. And there are strategies that can beat it. Just because Japan figured this out doesn't mean that there weren't other decks out there that were.
The last again in Japan, we've had the last 2 weeks with their tournaments that have been streamed on YouTube and stuff. We've had Luchi leaders, in fact, winners. I think the Gao.
We put those out there because I know we got some Luchi lovers.
I'm not sure if it was the Philippines or Malaysia, but they had a Bonnie winner. Yeah, so
Bonnie's super good.
Exactly. Like again, in these big tournaments, you could go 9 rounds and never see an RP law.
Right.
It can happen.
It can. Yes.
It's that variance.
All right. While we get ready for game 3, I just want to remind you, it looks like we got a few new viewers out there. If you want to lurk, you're welcome to. But all you have to do is say hi in the chat, help the algorithm push us a little bit higher, and we're giving away these packs. None of the massive money.
2 packs. All our hits are still in the
box, and this is all going to you every single week. We're giving 2 more away from this box.
It's still lit. We got those big hot hits from that. We got Dujeski calling out the all art Dofi leader that's kind of getting some steam with these Duo 7 cards. We got all art Houston, so you can use in your Bonnie decks. Let's see. It's a bunch of other good stuff. There's plenty of delicious all arts in there. We got the Zoro, we got the Nami. And we have that elusive Manga Shanks.
Shanks. I hope I give that away to you so much.
I'd love to open up a Manga Shanks on this for y'all.
Right? And ZK Knight say Foxy will win one day. One day he will. And I guarantee you ZK Knight will be the first one to make it happen. That man is a diehard fan, and I got respect. And I want to see it happen. I think he can figure it out. I'm still waiting on that film Uda that he was. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show y'all. Give him time. Give him time to cook. Let him cook. He's got this. He's cooking too many plates. Maybe just focus on one strategy here and figure out what the ratio needs to be. I'm willing to bet you if he dedicates himself to it, he'll make it happen. So are we playing another? This is just a friendly because and it's 1-1. That's right. It's 1-1. We have a final match. Round 3. We're doing a best of 3. I know most of you guys are used to best of 1, but to get you more content, to see more gameplay, we do it best of 3. Final round, everybody. Let's go. Players are shaka ready to go. That's right. Thank you, LifeLink. With 2 more followers. All you new people out there, just hit that follow. Just 2 more. We hit that goal. We hit a goal. And it just keep growing faster and faster. I really appreciate it if you can hit that. Well, Majeski landing the double. Wow. Landing the double. Getting him down to 2. Kikanojos are alive. The Inurashis are alive. The Cat Vipers are alive. Out of life now. So we're seeing an aggressive start that actually paid off because we haven't seen the Shirya. Are we going to see it this turn? Are we going to see this aggressive play here? So I mean, if we do, Jeff knows the play. Yes. He knows I have to develop a body and I have to take care of it with these 2 strikes. All right, we got a simple 6K, asking for a 2K from him. Got it. There goes the beige. Nice beige. We don't need it in hand. It's better as a 2K. And there he is. There he is. All right, Shirya. All right. The headache. So hopefully he has learned. He knows he needs to put out another character, get on the board, just stress this thing. Absolutely. He's got to get that thing off the board. It's really going to start locking him down. How many blockers does Yamato play? How many blockers does Jeff play? I think he just plays a set of Momo, I believe. Okay. Oh, Momo not going to be enough to attack into it, I don't think. But again, Jeff, not really the blocking type for his leader. Oh, get a nice little 2K out of there. At least he's getting the resources out of hand. Okay, maybe he didn't have the... No bodies to play on 5. Yeah. Just getting an attack in. The best thing about just getting an attack in, at least he's getting some resources out of hand. So again, there's not a lot of 2Ks that Spencer's running, so every 1K that he is giving away is more thoughts that Spencer has to have, like, oh, what tools can I get rid of here? It's more stress on his brain. Hopefully at the end of this, after Jeff has just been like, yeah, leader swing, stressing Spencer, what do I get rid of? He's brain fried and, makes a misplay. But who knows? So right now in the tank here is Spencer. We got the queen play. Probably drawing one and probably deciding right now exactly what to get rid of. Or, no, he is using his leader ability. I think he discarded the iron. Excuse me. Oh, wow. So de-ramping himself here to get himself a nice little... Okay. Kid Killer coming in. This one only just for 5K. Only just for 5K. Again, kind of sucks, but sometimes it's the options that you have.
It's the stress to give him. And again, it is a 5K body on board.
Onami blocks. I got an Onami counter, and here comes that 2 that we were talking about, right? Oh, this is the one to stack the deck.
Yes, this is one that gets to stack your life. You get to see all kinds of goodies.
Spencer showcasing them? Okay.
Spencer showing off the hand, going like, whatever.
What do you think? I'm a professional? I can capture it that fast? I mean, he was showing off some bling here.
Hit the pause button.
Yeah. What do you think? I'm some kind of magician? Give me some seconds to react to that.
All right, so now Spencer has to think like that first life. It's a thorn. It's a thorn that's gonna spike me, man. So, what is it gonna be? How am I gonna play around it?
See, right now I'm a big fan of just building the board. Right now, he needs answers. Yes. He needs to be able to get the.
Majeski definitely needs to build a board. He needs to start answering these bodies on the board. Because again, once you let RP Law start building those things up, unless you're racing him, it's tough.
All right, Hody Jones taking the life, gonna get it tapped down. Good. So now he has a way to get rid of the board, clean it up. I hope this is the turn he does it. This is if I was Majeski,
definitely cleaning up the Kid Killer and the Shariah.
So Shariah first, get it off the board. Then get rid of the Queen, or maybe Kid Killer.
I do Kid Killer.
It's not.
You're only
thinking about it.
You're only one life away from getting.
That's true.
For being up to 7. So yeah, why stress him to get up there? Ooh, so 1K. What was he swinging at there?
Yeah.
I was trying to get rid of Kid Killer because Shariah does the thing.
Interesting. He's going for Kid Killer, not Shariah. I just. All right, he saved the kid.
2K, 1K for the
8K. What?
So that was a defense on the Queen. Why the Queen? That is such an odd choice.
Yeah. I mean, Shariah would be my target if I'm going to get rid of a blocker at all.
Oh yeah, definitely stress the Shariah because it is only 4. Even if he does use the ability, it's only once.
Yeah. Can he use it rested though?
I think so. I think it is on your opponent's turn. You can activate his ability. So that could have been the impetus. Maybe if he did swing into it, he would have copied the Hody Jones and then just set at 8.
And here we see him activating to lower the cost of the Hody Jones here, or lower the attack of the Hody Jones.
Yep.
Okay.
-3 to Hody Jones, getting him down to 5.
Okay.
So again,
just
nice
stressing a
7 because Jones now
because that's 2. Yep. So stressing 7K out of hand. Oh, he defends it. Hody Jones. Is this all turn though? Is it just for that attack, or is it all turn that this get? Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is tough.
It is all turn. Another Kid Killer attack into it is all turn. So, and 2 Shuri's. Are you kidding me?
Yep. That is the power of this deck. Getting to develop 2 sticky, gross bodies on the board most of the times, while also getting rid of one of yours every time.
Yeah,
it's tough. It is a tough. Most things that beat it are just decks that can out-tempo it.
Absolutely, and things that can put the pressure on getting these things out the board. So if you're playing any color, find a main activation effect or something that you can do early game to get them off the board as soon as possible.
Yep. So again, if we are paying attention to the meta in the East, a lot of what's going on is like the counter is Lucci.
Yeah.
A character who can destroy those bodies right off the board after he's done playing them.
Absolutely. So in the tank is Majeski. He's thinking,
how do I get these 2 life out of him?
I can't with 2.
Probably asking him how many cards he's got in hand. How is this going to work? Even a Hody Jones here would be still a tough sell because he's still got the extra Shariah.
Double. All right, 7K to life. Imagine the Shariah attack.
Yep, Shariah 1K.
Out. Is this the Hody Jones play?
Grabbing 3. Yep. Stacking life.
Okay.
So you take from top or bottom, and I believe he's just checking to see if he is forced to put back at the top or bottom.
Okay. So just really trying to stack his deck for a nice little trigger, maybe get himself a beige in the life to try to stall that turn off a little bit, maybe?
I don't know. That's
too many attackers.
Looking at 6 attacks my way.
Yeah.
and after using one of my 2Ks as well. Okay. Using the Momo, putting that, get an extra life. Okay, maybe.
Okay. I think that turns off the Kid Killer.
So now Marcus has. Now Spencer has to hit him. What was it? 4 times now to win.
But it turns that 2K bonus from Kid Killer down too. So smart play. Get that 3rd life up there. Weaken those Kid Killer attacks. He's still gonna have to fight through that's a lot of lost on. Using that leader ability. Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why you can kind of get the edge on a lot too, because they're not going to be playing with full Dawn until like we get those puddings and those Black Marias and OP8,
which is why you saw such a low curve. In the
if we get them, because we are getting an update to the ban list August 12th.
Oh, I heard.
And the East.
I heard. Yeah. So we might even see some shakeups here.
We might see some shakeups to our meta.
Interesting. The camera moved a little bit more. I gotta move this back. All right, maybe I need to move this over here. Sorry about that.
Professional.
We're professionals. That should not do the whole thing. Sorry. Just this. I want to get that gameplay in here. Was that like that the whole time?
No.
Or okay, the camera shift thing. Okay, all right.
Everything was pretty much in the middle.
Yep. Sorry about that. Wanted to get the camera fixed here. Working through a few kinks. You always got to go through some struggles here, and this is what it takes.
Man, that is a board.
Right? I think that this was the screw issue. We didn't have deep enough screws, so the camera started to sink a little bit because it was pulling from the wall. I think that's fixed as well. Do apologize, but it's when you're doing something new, you're trying to create something new. You've got a lot of headaches. You got a lot of growth to do, and thankfully, because Chris is such a true hero that's willing to overcome adversity, and people are willing to just go the extra mile to make sure that these things work, we can bring this content to you. So bear with us while we try to work the kinks out, and eventually, I promise you, this is going to look so pristine. You're going to be like, these are the only casters I listen to.
Oh yeah, Chris gets his way. This is going to look crisp. He's like, I want 4K cameras, 8 of them, all around.
He's the one pushing to get out of the face cams on here.
I want a green screen dome.
How do I decorate this back to make this amazing? How do I, what's the appropriate music that everyone likes?
I want Michael Bay explosions.
he might actually do that. Don't give him that idea. Don't give him.
I'm already over here going I need eagle sounds. I need laser beams.
All right, so Hody Jones, the play, gets to return the card to hand here. Taps down. Are we going to see 2 attacks to get rid of these? Maybe. LifeLink says he don't mess around.
That's tough. This is a tough call because, again, you do want to answer board, but if this is the 2 Shariahs are not the board you want to answer to.
No.
It's those Kid Killers. You can't touch them.
Yeah, because they're not an attack. They're not rested. Which might have been a really interesting play from Spencer there to just not attack regardless because he didn't get the bonus.
Yep.
Michael Bay explosions. See, I told you, give him that idea. What is wrong with you?
There goes new store budget.
I like where your head's at, he says. Right. What have you done? What have you done?
Made the store fun for 4th of July. So let's go.
Right? All right, Hody Jones coming in here. We are seeing that cleanup. All right, he already ate 1 blocker, got queen off the board. He does have to survive 3 attacks now. 3 strong attacks here.
Really strong attacks.
Having basically weakened him.
Oof. This is tough. This is a tough sell.
And I gotta respect, honestly, Spencer just taking that turn off of the Kid Killers, saying I'm gonna wait till I get the 2K buff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of patience in that. Some people just still hammer in because I want to keep punching in. And he was like, I'm gonna be patient. Oh, and another blocker. Blocker queen.
Cycling some stuff out, trying to see if we can find anything we can, maybe another Kid Killer to lead our ability out.
Okay. Big cost ace for it's probably never gonna see the light of day as much as he keeps minus in his own Dawn.
Although it is a really good tech card in this. Being able to minus 3,000 2 things is pretty good. Here we have Spencer in the tank going do I use these 3 Dons to pull a Kid Killer out or a Zoro?
All right, got a block on the first one. Here comes Kid Killer for 7. Trying to close these out. I don't think I can kill him this turn.
I did get a peek at Spencer's hand. He's got a he's got a Bonclay, an Otama, and a blocker law in hand. So Spencer might be playing the safe play here and just playing an extra blocker out.
Okay.
Just to kind of extra turn, kind of dangle Jeff over the fire.
Okay. Gets 2 answers on a hand. Going to take a piece of life. None of the other attackers. Obviously, Queen's brand new. Oh, no. No
Take
trigger yet again.
No
After
trigger.
restacking the board himself, he still doesn't have a trigger. This is the most I've ever seen a yellow deck not get a trigger.
It happens sometimes. You know, you hate to, and then using leader ability to bring down that blocker law. Again, just being so secure right now, guaranteeing Jeff, like, no. Hody Jones again.
Yeah.
Get rid of that last life. That's the only way you're getting through this.
Here's that law you talked about. She's got 2 blockers, 2 life, only 2 swingers.
2 cards in hand, too.
Yeah.
So if Minifchevsky does have the Hody Jones, it is potential. There is potential for victory here. It's a long shot.
Yeah.
But there is potential.
1 Hody Jones. Three attacks.
It's a
It doesn't look like he has it. The way he stacked his Dawn, I don't think he has it.
all Spencer has to do is block the leader hit with one of the blockers, and it's
okay. So we have an activate main tap.
Okay, if there's a Hody Jones, if there is a Hody Jones,
could we see it?
We could have the light, but
it doesn't look like it. He does because he just tapped an additional couple of Dawn here. Oh, we're getting the camera fixed.
Moving the camera. Noticing at the end here, another Amaru. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. I was about to say, because if he had Amaru and a Hody Jones, we could have seen it. We could have seen it because 2 8s and the Amaru would have given 3K to the Yamato for another 8. The 3 8s, potentially 3 8s and a 9. Could have done it. It could have actually. It would have done it. Because you swing 9 with the Yamato, get the 2 life, and then 2 8s from the Hodis. He's not living that. But unfortunately,
trying to clean up the board. I mean,
we got to clean up the board. It's the only salvation right now.
Yamato, I imagine, you're gonna try to get off the law or the Kid Killer.
Kid Killer.
Yeah, just because it has such an easy pump, you absolutely got to respect it. Respect that level of attack here. All right. So you got a green block. He knew it was coming. That one card in hand.
That card slamming down like, well, it's fun, folks.
Yeah, right. I mean, the good news is there's not a lot of like Dawn resources to just overload. No X Factor going to happen from this law deck.
If only he had top deck another Hody.
All right, so 5K to life. Just saying, hey, what's that last card? Where's the last card? Nope, not going to give it to him.
Hey!
Off the top, finally gets to stop the Kid Killer swing.
Stack on the Shiraya. Stack on the Shiraya. Competent. Copying the Hody.
Jeez.
It's
what a rough match. All right. I mean, we did learn something. I think that I definitely, as a player, know how to try and hope to get the right cards to answer those early Shiraya plays.
Yep.
And hope to dodge them, too, because that's where the variance comes in. And we did see Minifchevsky in game 1 expertly show us a masterclass on exactly how to beat this deck.
Oh, yeah. He unga-bungaed hard.
Hey, so hats out to you. Well done. I really appreciate it. And just showcasing the skills. I know it's an uphill battle. It's kind of like an underdog battle here because we know how impressive this deck can be. But it doesn't mean it is the only deck. And I love, like you said earlier, that we've already seen some Lucci decks been taking this thing down. We saw some other decks that were taking this thing down. It's not unbeatable. Just learn how the deck plays, learn how to navigate this. I promise you, you'll get better with us. We'll figure this thing out. We'll fix this format maybe, or maybe in August,
it'll fix itself.
Yeah, it'll fix itself. Stay tuned. Stay with us. I love it. Thank you so much for everything. If you got this downtime, go up to LifeLink Games, go out to Kaizo. Tell them Humbro sent you, said, awesome job. Thank you so much for your support in the community. Go to their Google pages. Give them a good review. If you've been in the store, especially to those on YouTube, stay Humbro.